Commanding General Yohana here, ISUPK, the original ISUPK, 1969, Body of Christ. Here's what I want to tell you, man. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. You've been studying the scriptures. You've been watching us on tape. You've been watching all kinds of camps on tape. And as you've been watching and studying, you realize that it's coming to the point where you got to put this into action, that you need to step out there on the street and handle that work. Now, here's what happens to a ton of brothers. A ton of brothers go out there without coming through the school and learning what they need to learn. And what happens is they run out there and then they run into problems that they don't know about. And they try to get them problems answered online and calling brothers and all that. And it creates a bunch of confusion. And in many cases, it eventually chokes the truth. It look like it ain't gonna choke it now because you feeling strong, your energy's up. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You understand? I've been doing this 40 plus years. Okay? Ask anybody my name. It's going to all be bad, which it's supposed to be. All right? Christ said when they speak in all manner of evil against you, that's when you know you're doing this work. Do yourself a favor. Come to the ISUPK first. Learn from the original school first. Even if you think it's too militant or too this, too that, don't let anything block you from getting the pure knowledge first, straight from ISUPK. I'm saying this out of love because I'm seeing too many brothers fall. They're getting up on the cats. They're getting what they click. Bring your click here and let your click handle ISUPK. Because here's the deal. If your click ain't strong enough to handle ISUPK, why would you go out on the street and get swallowed up out there? And if you feel like ISUPK ain't got it all down, then you should be man enough, you and your crew, to come to us and lay down and break bread and talk about these scriptures. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ain't no harm come to a man that disagree with the truth. You ain't trying to harm us. We damn sure ain't trying to harm our own. So come to the ISUPK, sit down in our classes, learn from us, and then you can make your serious decision on what it is that you're supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're going to realize that it was much more than what you saw on that video, man. Much love to all you warriors learning, growing, and getting ready to bust out into this work. I'll see you soon. Shalom, family.
Fuck what them bitches got to say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love fuck what them niggas got to say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, put through the baddest conditions. I'm up with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Respect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' the different breed of black men. We don't do the bad thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like never get up about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some rank. I will never take up as a base. When the law with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh, Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, Yohana, we unaffiliated with them. Like they talking, they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Talking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't need it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide. On the slide that I know about is when I send with the gun with the slide. For real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. Kill. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by niggas, I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like bitch or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them.
Hey, shalom, Israel. Hey, shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yohanan. You know what I mean? And since 1969, we have been teaching the truth according to the Bible that blacks, Hispanics, and natives are the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? Tonight, I'm going to, before that, I'm going to say shalom. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Elathan Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. Man, I'm your host, Officer 500. Not to shy, listen, man, we coming in live with another episode of the One West Perspective, man. Tonight, we got a real good show, man. You know what I mean? We got a real good show to talk about. Got a lot of different topics I'm trying to touch on tonight, you know what I mean? But first, let me say this, man. The One West Perspective is this, man. This is the show where we take issues that affect our people, separate fact from fiction, and bring you that One West perspective, man. No cut, no shake, no compromise. It's all authentic truth when you come to the One West Perspective. You understand? This is what you get. And tonight, we asking one simple question. That question is, who's running the show, man? Who's running the show right now? When you look at the world around us, you got to ask that question of who's running this right now? You understand? Because you look at the world around us, man, you got to ask the questions about who's making the decisions that's shaping our lives, man. Who's exercising authority over our communities? And once we identify who's running the show, we got to ask another question. Are these people really qualified to be running the show? Should they be the ones that's making decisions on how we should live our lives? Because when I look at these oppressors, so like when I look at the people that's running this show and I look at the people that has authority around here, it looks like they have no accountability with their authority. And that's a dangerous thing, man. You know what I'm saying? All week long, I've been seeing the same pattern. I've been seeing the same thing all week long, man. You know what I mean? It's different stories, the same questions. You understand? It's different people, but it's the same exact problem. You're seeing people with power making decisions that affect everybody. But when those decisions go wrong, who got to carry that bag? Who the one that has to suffer because those decisions were made for us and how we should live our lives, man? You know what I mean? Who has to suffer for that? So we look at the evidence, right? Because you might not think I'm right. You might want to think I'm wrong, but I look at America and I see we just celebrated Juneteenth. America just celebrated Juneteenth on Friday. It celebrated freedom for slaves, freedom for blacks, the last few slaves that got free down in Galveston, Texas, man. You know what I mean? But you still see many of our people are not free. I looked at Faison Love. Faison Love he was suffering on Father's Day because I think he just got released from prison for his unpaid child support issues, man. You know what I'm saying? What does that say about the systems that's govern our families, the people that's in power and how they set up our families? And then you go to Mississippi and you see that story, a tragic story of a 1-year-old child losing their lives during a police encounter. What does that say about the people that's protecting, that's supposed to be serving and protecting our people, man? You know what I mean? And then you look at Iran war. Y'all know I like to look at that Iranian war. Y'all know I like to look and see what's going on in Iran, and I talk about that probably every week, maybe every other week on this show on the One West Perspective. But you look at that and you see this war in Iran and how it's affecting gas prices, how it's affecting millions of people's lives. And you got to ask that question. When are these people coming? Who are these people and who making these decisions? Who benefits them? You know what I'm saying? Who pays the price? It's different stories, but it's the same question. Who's running the show? But before we discuss all of that, we're going to go to Dallas, Texas, man. We're going to go to Dallas, Texas, because I got a brother on here right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That's from Fort Worth, Texas. That's 30 minutes out from Dallas, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring him on, and I want to talk about what's going on over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to talk about Dallas, Texas, man. You know what I mean? Because even though the headlines may have slowed down for that brother, for the brother Carmelo Anthony, the cameras might have moved on, but the people living there are still dealing with the aftermath, man. You know what I mean? We bring in boots on the ground right here on this One West Perspective show with Officer 500 Thakan, man, to ask him some questions about what's really going on down there, man. Officer Thakan, can you hear us over there, sir?
Come on, I can hear you, my son Christ. Shalom. Y'all bashing out Shabbat thumb to all the Akim. I mean, all the one of them and Akim out there. And Shalom, y'all Shmuat, bashing y'all shout to the sisters. Yeah, man. I heard you loud and clear, man. I'm trying to get I'm just having problems with this camera, man. But yeah, it's still a lot of tension lingering in the air, man. Behind this situation with the young brother, man, Carmelo Anthony, man. And I think they just released the footage that they didn't show in court about exactly what happened. I don't know if y'all have seen it, you know what I'm saying? But I sent you a clip if you want to, if you want to play it. It's kind of lengthy. I mean, and that clip I sent you really ain't got a good view, but there's more clips out there where they got a better view of it. And you can see those brothers, you know what I'm saying, those twins. And there was also two other brothers with them, you know what I'm saying, coming into the under the tent. You know what I'm saying? And they charged this brother up first. They start harassing this brother first. You know what I'm saying? But it's some things that I know a lot of people might not know that happened. You know what I'm saying? These twins was, man, bullies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the week before, I think Carmelo Anthony, I think he was invited into the tent from a friend. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't his first time being under that tent with that school, you know what I'm saying? So these twins were actually suspended, from what I heard, from bullying and harassing the cheerleaders in their own school. So but that the week before, yeah, so that week they came back, you know what I'm saying? I guess when they was able to go to the track meet or whatever, that's when they noticed Carmelo Anthony, and it was new to them, you know what I'm saying? And so they, you know what I'm saying, charged the young brother, you know what I'm saying? And you can see the clip, man, and you can clearly see them brothers push him, you know what I'm saying, from the top. Carmelo Anthony comes up out of the, I guess he stumbled back coming from the top of the camera view, coming after the pushing. I guess he stabbed one of the Metcalf twin. You know what I'm saying? And the brother, you know what I'm saying, you could tell it wasn't nothing that was premeditated or nothing. It was just a self-defense tactic. You know what I'm saying? In a stand your ground state. You know what I mean? The brother ran and he went and got help. You can see his whole actions. He was startled. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying?
I want to get to the point where you have. I need to fast forward a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably the fast forward. I thought I gave you the clip. I probably didn't edit it. See, that's him running. I think trying to get to the. This is after the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna bag up then. I'm gonna bag up a little bit then.
Yeah, that's my fault. I thought I clipped it out right when it started.
No sweat, sir. You might have. I'm gonna get it at the beginning then. Here it is. Right. This is the very beginning of the video.
Yeah, you could barely see it. I know it's kind of it's like, if anybody if y'all want to go look up that clip, because they got a fresh clip on that I just seen earlier today, and you can see it a little better. You know what I'm saying? The four dudes running up. You see it kind of labeling where Carmelo is,
Right.
the Meerkat. I think them boys they ain't walked up on them yet. Then you can see the little commotion.
You see everybody up under the tent right now. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah.
pushed them or
See,
something like that.
right.
They go to push.
Boom, and then boom. Immediately, like see, like boom. Let's see Carmelo at the top. And
Right.
boom, you know what I'm saying? Everybody frantic. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's running, and he's like on the run, like to go tell his you know what I'm saying, a superior, you know what I'm saying, what happened and try to see is the boy okay or not. You can tell that's
Right.
what he was doing.
Yeah.
You know what
Cause
I'm
he
saying? But
walked,
these
cause he running. Look like he running to go get some help, and maybe he's gonna walk back over there or something like
right,
that.
he gonna even know he gonna end up walking back.
Yep.
And these are kids, man. You know, these are kids. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, I mean, the twins. Why did they go? Like everybody's saying, why did these kids just not go get some authority? You know what I'm
Right.
saying, or an adult or something to instead of trying to take matters in their own hands.
That's right.
That's straight. They bullies, man.
Right. Right.
You
You
know what I'm
see him
saying?
right there running back. You see him running
Right,
back up there now.
right. He's running back. Then you know, I guess the officer gonna end up coming. See, you trying to get help or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. See, he's probably crying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's out of it.
Right. He just had some traumatic happen to him. He
Right.
just suffered a traumatic event right then.
Exactly. And just terrible, man.
It was a terrible story, man. What's the vibe down in Dallas right now? People still tripping on
Man,
this
it's
situation, or what's going on down there?
but yeah, we you know it's tension in the air, and you know it's some of our own people. I don't know if you noticed on social media, it's a lot of our own people talking against this. You know what I'm saying? And they so they're not understanding the situation of like what that we in at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it's tragic. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. No, I don't want to see nobody lose a child. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then, but to have this guy, I don't know if you seen the clip of the father. You know what I'm saying? His rant after the
Right. I did.
trial.
What he talking about? Austin's father. We talk about the
Yeah.
watermelon felon.
Right. And then how he's talking down on the dad and the mother. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Calling her a bitch. I mean, calling her out her name and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Asking them who raised this? Like, nah, that young man was defending himself.
That's
And
right.
I don't know how true that was, if it was actually a knife or if it was a tool for that they because some people say it was a tool that they used to sharpen cleats or something
Right.
for track. So I don't know about that.
Uh,
But still, it's not even well. I know bringing weapons around, you know what I'm saying, school grounds. That's a felony offense. You know what I'm saying. But
right.
it's. I mean, a knife has got to be so long. If it's under so many inches, you know what I'm saying. It's not a. It's legal to carry. You know what I mean.
Legal care. Come.
And so with that situation, I'm still not knowing. I don't have the full of the scope on the right information on that. Like if it was an actual knife or what type of
Right.
tool it was. You know what I'm saying? But still, like I said, they came and approached this brother. You know what I'm saying? Neck and neck. They tried to, and you can clearly see they put hands on him first.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It was self defense. These brothers
That's
are
come.
200 pounds or either close to it. You know what I'm saying? From a young brother that's probably like 130, 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
And you
right.
got two 200-pound dudes up in your face. And plus, it was two other brothers. You know what I'm saying? It was four of them. You know what I'm saying? He's scared.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They get jumped on. He about to get jumped on.
Right.
That's probably what he was thinking. He think they finna jump on him or something like that.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
Yeah, man, that's
in the stand your ground state. You know what
in
I
a
mean?
stand your ground state. That's right.
Right. But then we
That's
got
right.
we got our people, man, protesting. You see a bunch of our sisters out there. You know what I'm saying? And it, you know what I'm saying? Like they out there going angry, hollering, screaming in the opposition's face, and it's the same thing on the other end. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But our sisters is I know they got the right spirit, but they just out of order with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we just got all our sisters out there. Anything can happen, man. They could be, you know what I'm saying, going up against other men. You know what I'm saying? They putting themselves in danger, man. Our people just don't have the right leadership, and they need to
Right.
look toward. They need to look towards the ISUPK, man. And what Commander General Hunter is doing, man. We got men out there. We had boots on the ground. We had some brothers go out there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like probably like an hour from me, McKinney, where they actually had the trial at. You know, so we got a brother that stayed right down the street from his work, right down the street from the whole trial. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Why did you ever hear like some feedback as to why they didn't go public with the trial? You know what I mean? Because I know they had kept that kind of under wraps, right? They didn't let any reporters report live in from there, right? So
Right. Yeah,
did you ever hear any reason for that?
I don't know. I don't know what the reason was for that.
Oh,
You know what
go.
I'm saying? It wasn't no cameras or nothing allowed in the courtroom.
Right.
I don't know what the reason was for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Who knows, man? It's just that
Right.
was probably that. Like I said, I think he had a public defender. You know what I'm saying? They probably had an agreement. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a railroad to the brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But just like, you know what I'm saying? What's the scripture? You can pull that scripture in Jeremiah, man. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 6, man. Our leadership is just for them to even be listening to men like what's it, Charleston White.
Charleston White.
You know what I'm saying? And then for him to turn around now selling watermelon felon shirts.
Yeah.
He just exploiting these people, man. He exploiting the whole situation. You know what I mean? He's straddling the fence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A double-minded man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He's
right.
unstable. He 1 minute he was against the Metcalf and that father until the Metcalf father started going in on him. Then he wants to cower down.
Right.
You never seen this man cower down to not nobody out of all the gangsters.
Right.
I mean, talking about people, kids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, pulling guns on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you cower down to this man.
That's right. Go.
You know what I'm saying? That was pathetic, man.
Yeah, well,
That was pathetic.
I remember on a sidebar, when Charleston White had like used a knife to defend himself against another brother. I don't know if you remember that video. He had a little knife in his pocket. He had whipped out and hit dude. I think he hit him on the neck or hit him on the hand or something. Had him leaking when he used that knife. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull that up.
Yeah, it been so many situations with this cat, man. I mean, like I know him from before he got big. Actually, from a neighborhood that I'm from. You know what I'm saying? The Harvard Street Crips. He was going he was going on a rant on social media about them. And he was driving to the police station talking about he was gonna go snitch on them and all this here. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know what I'm saying? Like which our brothers, they, you know what I'm saying, they stood wrong. You know, they got the wrong idea on how to come together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we misled. You know what I'm saying? And that's due to the oppression that we're up under, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, the Metcalf family, they don't know nothing about no struggling like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They stay in McKinney, man. McKinney, if you know anything about McKinney, it's a well-off town. I mean, I think the lowest, I don't think they even got no poverty rate out there, but a middle class, you know what I'm saying, status. Like, I mean,
Right.
everything out there is brand new. Houses, 2-story houses, in every little old cul-de-sac, a little area. Like, I mean, it's nice out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta go on the tollway just to get out that way. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so I mean,
Okay.
yeah, like versus brothers out here really struggling, man. Our people out here struggling and being oppressed. And the reason why our high crime is not that we just are hateful people, because we like crabs in the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. I got that verse to you too, but before I do that, hey Shalom, Adawan, Officer Lagan, I see you joined us in it. Y'all about Shabakatah.
Hey, Shalom, y'all about some Shabbaton. What's going on, Aki?
What's going on, sir?
Good Adawan.
Nothing much, man. Y'all bringing out some heavy points, man. Like that, what you just said right there, brother, about them living in the suburbs, man. That's saying so much about what's wrong with black people, man.
Right.
They get a little bit of money and they start trusting white people.
Right.
That's the crazy part about it. And
right.
At the end of the day, I blame the father. You know what I'm saying? The father should not be listening to Charleston White.
Right.
He should have took control of his household. You know what I'm saying? And got him a black lawyer and fought for somebody black to be on their jury. But that comes from you having a little money and you thinking you an American now. You think you got rights. And you know what I'm saying? Now his son, life, it could be, you know, he could actually get these 35 years. Right. You know, so he may get it played down because there's a lot of stuff coming out now, but the sentence been made. Now they got to go through all that stuff again and try to get it played down. But we should never put our lives in the hands of devils like that, man.
Right.
And that brother learned that. If Carmelo Anthony didn't learn nothing else, he know who the devil is now.
I'm right.
Right.
It's like when I got that scripture for you too. You said Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 6, right?
Verse 6, yeah. This just what the other one was just speaking on. This pretty much sum that right on up. You can bring that out.
Okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 6. My people hath been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
That's right.
They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Right. It's like, so you on the.
No, you got that, preach. You got it.
Yeah. Like we just, you know what I'm saying. We want to go and live. Oh, it's like it. Okay, like we want to go and live amongst these people, man, and be, you know what I'm saying, all in the suburbs, and you know, our people love to say that, man. You know, even all our doctors that are black doctors and black lawyers, they take that dollar and go move into the suburbs, man, and that money goes to their community, and that's why our communities fail, man. That's why our communities are suffering. That's why our youth don't have no positive role model to look towards. You know what I'm saying? Because all we see is the dope boy on the corner or the big homie, you know what I'm saying, that's still in the hood, you know what I'm saying, while we in poverty, you know what I'm saying, and that's our rest at that time, and we don't get those funds that they get in the suburbs, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your black dollar in the neighborhoods, in the black towns, in the black cities, in the black areas. You know what I'm saying? And we need to require and want to be around us, man. Want to be around our own people. There's too many of us that they desire to be amongst these people that's trying to be like their father, the devil. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I want to go on a rant on that, but yeah, man, that's. I mean, was it more on that?
That was verse 6. Verse 7. All that found them have devoured them. And the adversaries have said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord.
Right.
Habits like.
No, I was saying that's heavy right there, man. Because even though the devil, if I could, the devil these days they a lot of them are fighting the fact that we are God's chosen people. But one thing they do look at us as lawbreakers, whether it's America's law or God's law. They think we don't have no moral standard. Right. And that's why when they do certain stuff to us, they think they are justified because we are animals.
That's right.
They don't look at the fact this boy put his hands on. Everybody knows the boy touched him. But they don't think we're supposed to defend ourselves because we're so-called natural criminals. So you were supposed to let him just push you or put his hands or threaten you. With any other situation, if you feel threatened, you're going to stand your ground state, and you feel threatened, you have the right to defend yourself.
That's right.
Right? And the fact that they don't even know if it was a knife or a instrument that he used for track, that makes a big difference. The fact they didn't even look into that makes a big difference of where he had intent to harm him, to kill, to unalive him.
Right.
Because somebody brings a knife somewhere, that means they was already looking for something. But if he had something like that he would have had anyway, that means it was something that just happened. It was self-defense.
Right.
That should have been brought out in court. That let you know his lawyer, and I'm not going to give him the credit of saying he was incompetent. He intentionally did not fight for this boy's life. But that go back to who he is. He went to his own kind. Like the scriptures say, the beasts are going to go to their own kind. We in that time where everybody going to defend their own. Like I'm at that point right now where I'm with my people. If they did something wrong, somebody made them do it wrong. We're going to figure out why he did it wrong.
That's right.
Any black person right now that's trying to say, yeah, he should have got that time, it was murder, it was this. Those are people that are tired of fighting. Those are people that are not fit to rule. They scriptures say you endure to the end.
That's right.
And endurance, that means you're going to lose some battles. But you got to fight for their war. And our people are not equipped to fight for their war unless you in the ISUPK. The people that's siding with the Metcalf family like Charleston White, they tired of fighting the devil. They're tired of having to battle that. So what do? They just going to give in. They're going to say, you know what? He was wrong. Lock him up. And that's what a lot of our people are going to start doing. They're going to get so tired of losing their battle, they're going to forget about the war.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, I was thinking you had a couple other clips you wanted to play this the news clip.
Yeah, you want to play the clip? You know what I'm saying? The sisters that that's protesting, man. You'll see like that's kind of like the atmosphere around.
Go. Try to see if I pull it up real quick.
It's like, why you doing that? Sure, if I could. Go. I did an interview the other day. Matter of fact, was that yesterday? I did an interview yesterday with a devil, man. And yeah, they like I said, that tension is still out there. But they cunning. He tried to play like he didn't know nothing about it. But when we got the interview on him, he bust out details and everything. Knew it was the twins and
right.
So you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, these devils is just so cunning the way they talk. They got a flip tongue. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, these devils, man. You asked me, and I didn't see a couple of articles where it's like people are acting like they don't even know what's going on with this Carmelo Metcalf situation. It's like, yeah, you don't know. They don't even know. The problem is you lying, bro. You know what's going on with this situation. You got to know that this brother that got 35 years and everybody in America is talking about it. You just don't care about black people. That's all that is. I don't care what you say. You don't give a damn about black people. You just care about yourself, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's crazy. That make me sick when I see people talking about they ain't even heard about Carmelo. They don't know what's going on.
Man,
Stop capping, man.
Especially in this area, that's cap.
Right. Yeah, the whole world know about this case right now.
Yeah, come on.
No way you don't know about it.
Right.
All right, yeah, you gonna this? I'm gonna play it. This one you were talking about with the sisters.
Yeah.
Arguing in front of the devils.
In the text. And you know this. Harlem sister.
Then you gotta have that nigga. You gotta have a soft ass nigga. Salaki. You gotta have a soft ass nigga in the end talking about it. It's always the sisters on the front. Man, shut up, nigga.
Right.
Like, go ahead, sir. You go break it down. So, hey,
But yeah, man, that's pretty much the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of sisters out there just overzealous, just out of order, man. You know what I'm saying? If they just knew this, they come to this truth, man. Come, you know what I'm saying? Get up under this ISUPK, man, and get in order, man. You know what I'm saying? And push this truth, man, and learn how to fight our enemies, man. And they're gonna be our footstool. The Lord gonna make them our footstool, man. You know what I'm saying? This would happen to that. Salaki, sir.
If I could, and this stuff like this stems from the Christian church. That's all the black woman know to do. That's all the black woman gonna have one thing. They gonna have some zeal, but they feel like they don't need the knowledge of what to fight for, right? That come from that Christian church.
That's right.
Not seeing real men of God standing on the front line. They'll look at us and think we crazy when we're the ones who they're supposed to be reaching out to when they had them type of problems. But all they know to do is go out there and yell and hold up signs, and that's never solved anything. There's not one time where we can prove that solved anything, especially now, right? Okay. You can say it worked back in the 60s, but we got civil rights because the devil knows where his money at. Right. The devil, we got free from slavery because the devil knows that the money had to be recycled through cheap labor.
Right.
Us going out bickering and hollering, chanting has never solved nothing, but that's all our people know. So they're gonna do it with the zeal of thunder out there on the streets. They're not getting nothing done. Then they're gonna go right back home and disobey their husband. Talk about this Bible. Right? We got more atheist black women out here than we've ever seen before. Some of them go to church but still don't believe in God. And they gonna go out there and do that type of stuff. It looks good for a clip or something like that, but the truth is they should humble themselves and get up under righteous men to know what to do. So men, brothers like Carmelo Anthony know, okay, this is your enemy. Why you even want to go in their tent? Let's get our children to know why you want to be in that tent. Don't even go in the tent.
Right.
Let's get our own tent. Because you're going to go over there and it's going to go bad for you. You're going to either do something to somebody or they're going to do something to you. Either way, you're going to lose.
Right. That's right.
That's what we got to teach our children. But don't you go tell a black woman, hey, don't let your son go around none of them devils, none of them people. Right? Why you doing that? God love everybody.
Right.
He can go over there if he wants to, them his friends. Okay.
Right.
That's the thought process. It's like Christ said, the weapons of warfare are not carnal, it's spiritual. You got to fight that fear of being scared to be called a racist.
Right.
You got to fight that fear of being scared to be called prejudice, because guess what? We deserve to be prejudiced against people that keep on hurting us.
That's right.
And our people want to fight that feeling. I ain't no racist. Everybody deserves this. I'm like, if you seen some of the brothers' interviews and they've been going out asking about this, like I saw them cross the line. The brother was asking about they were talking about the Knicks winning. Right. Gentleman Hyman talked about this too, of course. You know, you can't chill like in Alabama. You're gonna be a Bama fan or an Auburn fan.
Right.
You cannot be an Alabama and an Auburn fan.
Right.
There's something wrong with you.
Right.
But it's okay for them to win, but we can't win as a race if we just want to be for black people.
Right.
We just want to be for Hispanics, Native Americans. And that's what's wrong with us. We taking these cheap wins with these sports teams, but can't understand we got to have that same mentality with our real race.
Right.
You know?
We gotta.
But
So
yeah, I
like,
yield on that.
so like, if I may, we gotta require our team. You know what I'm saying? We gotta push our team just like they be pushing these
Right.
teams out here in like the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the Knicks. You had all types of races that's rooting for the Knicks. And they pushing that. They fighting. You can go to New York with San Antonio jersey on. They fighting everybody.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And glorifying it.
That's right.
But let us push, you know what I'm saying, man. Man, I love my brother, man. Man, now let's all stay in the hood. Now let's separate from these people.
Right.
Now we gonna get so much pushback. So much pushback. That's a brainwashed, a destroyed mentality, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Our people we gotta wanna be about us, man. That's how we built up Tulsa, Oklahoma's and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, the Black
Seneca
Wall
Village and
Street,
all that. Right.
Seneca Village, you know what I'm saying, Rosewood. That's how we got that, man. Cause we preferred us over being amongst these other people, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta separate from these people, man. That's the only way. That's how we gonna be holy. That's what makes us holy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And our people gotta know that. So like, yeah, you.
No, 100%. Man, what you're saying is so heavy, bro. And realizing that you got to separate from these people, man, because I look at, Friday was Juneteenth, right? And we still asking the question about who running the show. Like, if you celebrating Juneteenth, but you married to an oppressor who enslaved your ancestors, how you even righteously celebrate Juneteenth? Tell me the truth. Because I seen Captain Kahan post a picture of RG3 with his oppressor wife, you know what I'm saying, and his 4 children celebrating Juneteenth. Come on, fam. You wildin', bro. And we went to a Juneteenth event Friday, and it was some Hamites in that Juneteenth event. How you gonna be with us celebrating Juneteenth? And you was the one that sold us into oppression, man. Sold us into slavery, man. You don't give a damn about black people. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing, bro. How you gonna celebrate a day? At the end of the day, I don't really give a damn, right? At the end of the day, how you gonna celebrate this day that you say is for black people, but you are an oppressor? You a Hamite. You was the one that did this. You gotta watch out who you kicking it with, who you hanging with. We should only love us and only be around us because we the ones that have been in the situation and give a damn about us. These other folks don't give a damn about us. They just want to eat off us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. They just want to eat off us, man.
And that's
And
the
bro,
proof.
you had a. So like, go ahead.
No, it's like I was gonna say that's the proof about that they really don't care about us because the whole meaning of Juneteenth, because we was freed from slavery.
Right.
And then they in Texas, they didn't even want that. They was still trying to keep us under that bondage. And the so-called Hamite didn't come out here to come help us when we was enslaved, when slavery was legal. And so for us to even have to be still under that bondage and knowing that we was free from it at the time, that proves y'all still wasn't. I had all that time to come out here to try to save us from this oppression that we was in or this slavery that we was up under. So now y'all want to try to come and reap the benefits or try to, and y'all still don't mess with us.
Right.
They look down on us too.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't stand a so-called Hamite, man.
That's
especially
right.
and try to befriend us, knowing that they talk behind our backs.
That's right.
They don't come and try to teach us their language. They don't come try to invite us to none of that. Because they know that we not the same people. They know. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Nah, what you said right, other one, because at the end of the day, they look at us like pets, man. They look at us like, oh, that's a funny little animal right there. That's a funny pet. But you can't have none of what we eating, but you funny. And we appreciate what you do, and we love you, and it's all good. We family, yeah. But you can't eat here. You can't have none of this. This is your portion. Have that. But listen here, devils, and listen here, oppressors. When the Lord gives us our powers back, it's gonna be the same way. So the same way you treating us today, you're gonna be treated the same way. You can't have none of our portion. This has been reserved for the children of Israel. You understand? This has been reserved for us. That's why you can't come to our feast days. That's why you can't come to our Passover. That's why you can't come to none of the events that we hold, because they have been reserved for us.
That's
But
right.
you upset that you can't come to them. Why you mad because you can't come to them? We can't come to Mountain Brook. We can't come to them gated communities in Mountain Brook. We can't come to your gated churches. We can't come to those places.
Right.
But then when we have something that's for us, you get mad at us because we hold it different, man. Listen, man, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Enjoy it while you got it. That's all I say. Enjoy it while you got it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We also can't come. We can't get hired off in Chinatown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If I could, the main thing they look at us at is money. That's how they really look at it. They see dollar signs.
Yeah, right.
Because you remember how they had all these brothers out here in these Pride Month ass dashikis. You know, they will put anything on that say Africa. them about the most LGBT things I ever seen is them dashikis. And
That's
they'll
right.
sell that to us, man. They see money when they go out there. If we stop buying from them on these Juneteenth days, they'll stop coming. All they got to do is have 1 year where they don't make no money. Then all of a sudden, they don't care nothing about June. They make a lot of money on them days.
Right.
So that's the only pride our black people know in terms of our heritage. We think we African. We think we look up to them in terms of, them, they in the motherland. They know our history. Well, they don't give a damn about us, man.
Right.
Right.
Like the brother saying, we are nothing to them. They just look at us like money. They wouldn't come around if it wasn't money, because they've been free.
That's right.
And they know that we're still not free. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta understand that Juneteenth was cool and all, but like, you know, that was a way for the oppressor to keep a hold on us with us, making us think we free.
That's
That's all it is. It's a trick. It was a trick bag for him to make us think, okay, y'all can go where y'all want, but I'm gonna give you these taxes. You're gonna work here. You ain't gonna get this money. I'm gonna keep you out of this. I ain't gonna just say it to your face. Juneteenth just means that we're not gonna freely disrespect you no more.
That's right.
That's all it means. It means we're not gonna. I can't beat you to go to work, but I am gonna make your life to where you gotta come to work.
That's
Right.
That's all it is. That's all. It's a real, you know, it's real shade of how they play our people. You know what I'm saying? And they still gonna do it. Our people continue to let them do it.
Yeah. They was very crafty on how they like the scripture say. We for prey.
Right.
We for prey to all these nations. They are the beast that's amongst us. You know what I'm saying? They eat off of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When we migrated and came before the was segregation. You know what I'm saying? We had all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now that we into these, we didn't migrate and join with these people. Now we lose our barber shops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We lose our Negro leagues, and you know what I'm saying? And the money in our community don't circulate. I forget the number of the hour, how fast the money circulates out of our community into another community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we got $1 trillion spending limit, man. If we just could keep that amongst us, we'll cripple this economy. You know what I'm saying? And these people know that. They know that. You just gotta know that.
Dr. Claude Anderson said we circulate 2 to 3 times before it leaves black people. You know what I'm saying? Before it leaves the black community, it circulates 2 to 3 times. It hit 2 to 3 hands before it goes to another nation. You know what I'm saying? It bounces. But then when you look at the Asian community, or you look at the white community, it transfers 8 to 7 times before it leaves out of their community and come to another community hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a cold sword. Then you add how this Asian community is so upset because black people are saying that they are boycotting your business. Hey man, these Asians they got so upset because we don't want to go to their businesses, and they're calling it hate. They saying we hate them because we don't want to go to your boycott, because we didn't boycott it. Listen, man, y'all got so much money, you got so much land, so much business, so much more opportunity. You shouldn't even be worried about the black dollar. But like the other one said, that's all we are to you is dollar. And when we say we're gonna take our money from you, even the threat of us taking our money from you is such an oppressive thought for you to think that these black people ain't gonna give you no more money. These niggas ain't gonna give you their dollars no more. They not eating that chicken and rice no more. They ain't gonna eat that shrimp and rice no more. It's such a threat for you to think that, and now you consider us to be hate. Man, black people have been attacked and mistreated and unalived in this community for hundreds of years. You not giving us money is not hate to us. I don't see Asian people coming to black restaurants. I should feel like that's hate. The fact that you don't come spend your money in black community, that's hating us. But you don't look at it like that. You want to look at it as us hating you. Listen, man, I'm sick and tired of the games that y'all trying to play with my people, man. We done with y'all, man. We separating from y'all. If we can have this moment just right now to separate from y'all, that would be sufficient for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, and if I could,
Come.
I think Psalms 139, if I'm not mistaken, 139 and 21. I could be wrong on that, but it says, "Do not I hate them that hate me," right?
Right.
I mean, they hate us. So why would they think something crazy? We can't hate you back. I don't see what the problem is.
That's right.
The Asian man definitely hates us.
Damn,
They don't want us in their store unless we spend it. If they could take our money and hand it to them through the door and get the product at these hair stores, they would do that.
That's right.
When they come up with a way to wash our feet without having to touch us, they're gonna use it.
Oh God.
Like it's okay. It's okay to hate. I mean, the Lord hates. We should have the right to hate. Our hate just ain't. We just not coming around you. See, the world hate mean I'm finna come hang you. I'm finna come burn your house. I'm gonna see you and spit in your face.
Right.
Our hate means we gonna build up our own economy. Then you can come shop with us.
Right.
You come to our store. You come buy stuff from us. That's the kingdom. They gonna have to come through us to buy everything.
That's right.
We ain't got to go through you to get nothing.
That's right.
That's the kingdom we fighting for. We fighting well, okay, the Asian man, he need to come get him some hair over here or something. You come buy it from us. We don't buy from you. We the plug.
Right.
That's right.
That's what it is. That's our hate is gonna be prosperous. Our hate ain't gonna be the way we gonna come and do nothing treacherous to you the way it scars your generations.
That's right.
You know, that's what they don't understand. Us leaving you alone, don't be worried about that hate. You need to worry about that hate of your oppressor, because if he can't touch us, he gonna touch them. You know,
right.
That everybody want to be like the oppressor, but he gonna end up turning on everybody.
Damn right.
When they get worse and worse, and where he losing money, he gonna put his neck on everybody. He gonna put his foot on everybody's neck.
Damn right.
And while they sitting around worried about us, you need to get behind us.
That's right.
Damn right.
Sister Rakamat said we're in a different form of slavery and our people don't realize it. Damn right, sis.
Right. Our kind of slavery is gonna benefit everybody.
Right.
That's they don't realize it. The land gonna be cleaner, the water gonna be cleaner. The shrimp gonna do what they supposed to do. The pig gonna do what he supposed to do. Everything gonna work out fine. And we're gonna work that devil until he extinct.
That's right.
Right.
Right. They gonna be over there. Y'all gonna be over there. Arabics gonna be over there.
Right.
When you need something, you ask permission. We'll allow it. That's the kingdom.
Damn
right. Don't violate. Don't break no laws. We ain't gotta come see you.
Damn right.
You know.
It's like if
Go ahead.
What's the scripture? When the righteous is in rulership. Can't think off the top of my head. But,
Proverbs 29.
Job 9. I think that's 9. Job 9. Not Job. I think it's Judges 9:21, 9:24. I could be reading that wrong. When the righteous rule, that's a good precept for that.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's what they got to understand. I mean, they worry about the wrong thing. We can't leave your establishment. That's how you know that spirit of the oppressor is on all of you. They don't want us to leave, and that's how the oppressor will be. That's what happened like a Rosewood. When they realized we were surviving without them, that enraged them. That's why Rosewood not here no more.
That's right.
That's why when they got to that town and saw they had airplanes, banks, doctors' offices, and they had nothing to do with it, it made them burn it down. It was no reason to burn that place down. You had already unalived the brother that you thought touched the white woman.
Right.
I mean, the oppressor, right? They had already unalived him. So why, when you go to that town, you see that town, why you had to burn it down?
Perpetual hatred.
Right. Because you did not like to see us thriving like that.
Damn right.
And they that spirit's still on them right now.
That's damn right.
We just got to inflict that spirit. So that'll make the Lord move on our behalf. When they start coming at us just because we're not dealing with them, the Lord gonna deal with them then. But our people are scared to separate from them in that manner. Because we forget that we're gonna have to suffer for just a little while. Us stepping away from them and going without for just a little while, we gotta suffer for a minute. And our people as a whole not ready to do that.
Damn right.
It's like if just real quick, just how that devil acted about that sentencing with Carmelo. He really wanted Carmelo life. He think that 35 years was light work. He wanted his life. They really wanted.
They got arrested.
Yeah, they really want not the father. I'm talking about the father.
Oh yeah.
The father wasn't happy with that. Yeah, they really want to come through all the hood. They want to come to the hood and burn it down right now for that.
Yeah. He acting like, I saw a video of him where he tried to say he forgave him, but that's crap. So you can say that when you're giving somebody 35 years.
Right.
If they'd let him free or something like that, listen, ain't no telling what he'll be doing right now. That sentence happened to calm they wild donkeys down.
Right.
They had some wild animals willing to go and just hang the first black person they seen if he would have got off free. You would have heard what this happened in Texas, right?
Come on.
If they would have gave him that guilty plea, you would have seen at least 10 black people hung within a week. Right. And that's what they on. They're afraid of what they're gonna do if they didn't get it. I think they're gonna take his time down. Me personally, I think they're gonna do it because now it just only makes sense because it's too many presidents where people done worse things and got less time.
You heard you heard that the judge resigned, right?
Yeah, he probably got threatened.
Yeah, he just stepped down.
He probably got threatened.
That was his last act, then, wasn't it?
Right.
That was
he
his
probably
last
owed somebody a favor.
Right.
He probably owed one of old Billy Bob's a favor. They stepped down on him like, I know you did this back in 1996.
Right.
I still got the tape. You know what I'm saying? And he said, all right, I got you, but I'm done. He know he wrong for that.
Right.
That boy should not have got no 35 years, man. That was out of control.
Right.
35.
Hey, that young boy.
There was not enough evidence.
Right. Sold that young boy to the bottom, man, just for nothing, man.
Right.
Yeah, you got brothers putting out clips talking about they got family down there trying to get them. The oppressor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done seen a couple of clips like that. So like it.
And you were saying, you were saying there was black people down there that was on the Metcalf side. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yeah, I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it on social media, man. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying. I was just seeing one earlier. A sister was, I really couldn't even, because once I see it, I turn it because it's like sickening to me to hear that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it is like you say, like our people want to be of the father, the devil, man. They just got to cap for them, man, and man, it's just there's still a lot of that going on though. There's still a lot of people that's hating their own, that hate out there. It's us that hate us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's trying to justify that act. You know what I'm saying? They look down on us. How brothers look down on. You know what I'm saying, these youngsters in the streets. Talking about like how they been, you know what I'm saying, thuggish or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But
right,
a lot of our youngsters out here impoverished, man. You know what I'm saying? They starving out here, man.
That's
They
right.
just need the right leadership. They need us. You know what I'm saying? And they don't need us looking down on them. You know what I'm saying? Or turning our backs on them. You know what I'm saying? When our leadership gonna step up and come and heal us, man, because we sick out here. Not you know what I'm saying, just step over us while we on the ground, you know what I'm saying, dying. And we got too much of that going on around here, man.
Yes, like I know the worst brother I seen online going. You seen his brother Officer Tatum?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's terrible.
yeah.
Like it don't matter what's going on. He gonna be with the oppressor on every team. I have never seen this brother take the side of somebody black.
Right.
I have never seen that brother. That brothers like that are very detrimental to the community because you sit up here, you try to make all these points, and you lying through your teeth most of the time.
Right.
Like
So I
you
got
have
to
no
wonder those
every point you
twins.
make, you on the extreme side of ain't no way this could have happened. Like he thinks there's no way possible that they bullied him, that they threatened him.
Right.
When you have no evidence, of course, 21 people gonna say that 21 people saw blood. They don't. Them children ain't never seen that before.
Hmm.
They were traumatized. So when you
Right.
you ever seen somebody get hurt in front of you, your mind was that shouldn't have happened. Your first time you happened, you're not thinking about the details of what led up to it. All
Right.
you know is this person hurt, that person did it.
Right.
You're gonna say that person that did it is wrong. Of course you're gonna say all that. So it's a very important situation for the brother. The only way to prevent this moving forward, because we in ISUPK come with a solution, is to stay the hell away from these people.
That's right.
That's the only solution.
That's right.
Separate yourself. Keep your children. Let your children know that they are in danger around these people. Anyone. Of course, yes, we have black on black crime, brown on brown crime. Let's work on fixing that problem and just stay away from them. We ain't got to stay away from our brothers and sisters. Let's try to mend that fence, but let's stay away from them.
Right.
We should be okay when we go to a football game back in the 60s when it was them over here and us over here. We look at that now, we'll think we that's oppression. That's freedom. I want to be with my people, you be with yours.
Right.
Right.
That's what the Lord wants. That's real peace right there. At least you know now. You know the reason something gonna happen with your brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know the reason something gonna happen with your sister. You don't know what they thinking.
Right.
Right.
You got those
the Hodge twins.
them Hodge twins, they doing the same, they the same way. I can't stand them brothers either, man. Like it's sickening, man.
Are those the ones that was talking about I saw are they the ones that saying not that many white people had slaves?
I think they did have a clip talking about that.
That was some of the dumbest thing. I saw that. I tried to find that clip. You got to find it. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. They said only 10% of white people own slaves, right?
Yeah, I think they did.
Right.
They did have a clip like that.
So do you know how dumb you are? Okay, who owns Amazon? One man, right?
Right.
How many people he employing because of Amazon?
Right.
So how many people you think employed because of Salaki? Can y'all still hear me?
Come.
How many people you think is employed because of slavery? So of course you had one man owning a bunch of slaves.
Right.
But she was employing a bunch of slave masters. Somebody had to clean it up. Somebody had to do this. Somebody had to do that. It's just the thought process. You want to make an excuse for them so bad that it kills your common sense. You want to go back and say this was not that bad when you literally have the trauma now the way you got to defend it. Instead of just saying, okay, I'm a victim of what America did to me. My family is a victim of it. It's okay to say that. You ain't got to go bitch up about it. It happened, right?
Right.
Don't try to say, oh, this didn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's crazy. I can't think of the word to describe that, but it's something so psychologically deep in that thought process to where you want to defend everything they do. That means you don't have to fight them.
Right.
You don't have to come against them. You don't have to have an issue with them.
Right.
And these are the type of men that are getting the airplay online. These are the type of men that are getting the ear of our women and children because they think it's the safe route.
Right.
Then you got weirdos like Charleston White running around here like he a rebel when really he's a plant. He's been a plant. He been said he was a plant.
Right.
He said he was a plant. He said, I do this stuff to make money, and this is a character. I mean, he does not give a damn about nobody.
That's right.
He said I heard him say when he went on Vlad TV, y'all know who Vlad is, right?
Come on.
He got a lot of flack because Vlad be picking certain people he want to pick to go on is gonna say the right thing a lot of times, right? So he went on the show and he was just like, when he came on Vlad TV, I'm on a whole nother level of money. Now you got to kiss the white man's ass.
Right.
You got to kiss the oppressor's ass, you know? That's all that means. You can't say certain stuff. You got to be in favor of certain things. Then you can flip-flop when you feel like it.
That's right.
So people, the thing we should do dealing with him is just not give him no more airplay. Nobody, he should not get no more view. However he making his money, we shouldn't be a part of it no more.
That's
right.
That's what we need to do. Don't click on his video. Shut him down online. Don't share nothing he say. Don't give him no kind of like no more.
Right.
Because that's how you shut somebody like that down. He's getting clickbait. He don't care.
That's right.
Like we post this video of him talking right now. He's getting money from that.
Right.
Let's shut his money down.
That's right.
He's chosen his side, what he gonna do. In the worst time in America right now, we should be coming together. You telling our people to trust the oppressor.
Right.
So yeah, I yield on that, man.
Hey, so like, if I could, what you saying is so heavy too, sir. Just to piggyback off what you saying, Charleston White talking about he played his character and he acts so wild like this, he act crazy like this because he wants the money, and then he takes the money and gives it back to the kid. I'm saying that Charleston White don't give a damn about black people. Neither does he give a damn about them kids that he's giving that money to. Because the example that he's setting forth and the example that he's putting in front of everybody is what those kids are going to look at. It's what those kids are going to watch. And they're going to grow up and treat black people just like he's treating black people. So you don't give a damn about black people. You don't give a damn about them kids. Nor do you give a damn about yourself. So we don't want to hear from you, Charleston White. And you are 100% correct, Ottawa. These podcasts need to stop giving him money and stop giving him airtime because he's not fit to be on the shows talking to our people. He need to sit down and shut the fuck up and learn from Commander Virginia Hunter until it's time for you to talk to him.
Right.
There's one sister though, Jasmine Crockett. She about the only one I seen that kind of actually spoke out on behalf of Carmelo Anthony, and she's been getting blackballed now by matter of fact that clip I was saying I heard earlier, it was a sister talking bad about her, you know what I'm saying, in defense of the Metcalf twins or the Metcalf family. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, come on, like her next term, she probably gonna lose voters for that. But she gained my respect for that, even though, you know, a lot of the stuff I don't agree with her. But that's about the only one that I can see that did, you know what I'm saying, step up to the plate and hold us down when it came to this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? How you get it?
Yeah, definitely. Any black politician that's speaking up for black people, you should definitely look at sidestepping your platform. Like, take that power that you have right now in politics and move it to where you have more control over it, because they're getting ready to take all that. Right. That's what they're doing. They starting off with the South, but it's going to try to happen all over the country. So where they doing this thing with the voting and changing the dips and the maps and redistricting, that's going to be the new order. Politics is not our game. It's never been, but now they're going to make sure they're in our game.
For sure.
We're going to be in a position where we have to come together. No voting is going to stop this. No vote is going to stop the unaliving of these children. We're going to have to protect these people, protect our own people on our own, police ourselves.
That's right.
Right? That's the only way we're going to say. People like her, I do respect her, but she got to realize that the game she's trying to stay in, they're going to kick her out anyway. If you speak your mind, they're kicking out the black people that's not speaking their mind. They just don't want you to even backdoor them. They're trying to look at the long game. Everything they're doing, they've been plotting this for 10 years. Ever since Trump lost that seat last time, they saw, and they, the times that the one time that everybody did go out and break a record voting and Trump lost, ever since then they said, okay, let's change that game. Because how you gonna win a game when you minority against the majority and we the minority? They the majority.
Right.
So we can't win that game. It's never been our problem.
That's right.
Yeah, right. I think she lost her seat. Did she lose her seat earlier this year? I think she lost.
To Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, come on. So I think Jasmine Crockett lost her seat in March. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's good that she's standing up for it. I just hope this ain't a play for her. You know what I'm saying? That she ain't trying to make a play just to get back into this.
Right.
I mean, if she got a voice, she even if she don't have that seat, she need to take that voice and go link up with her people. Don't try to keep fighting to get back in there.
Right.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Get behind, like the brother said. Listen to Commander Junior Hunter. People just start getting up on these platforms and listening to General Muhammad class, watching the Black Watch. You know what to say.
Right.
You know how to react.
That's right.
Damn right.
Pay the man your tithes and let's take this place. But everybody want to be cheap. Everybody want to be this and that. When it's gonna have to be an order.
That's right.
Everybody gotta get on the same page of what really needs to happen. But you got people that love these other nations. They cannot fathom a life away from these people where we don't need them. We're protecting ourselves.
Damn right.
But yeah, this I just saw what you put there, Mississippi.
Yeah.
That officer not even being charged, is it?
Say that again. It's like you cutting up on my end. You said something about being charged.
You just put up there. Is the officer even being charged on that?
I hadn't heard of you being charged for it yet. I heard that because he was fearing for his life and she may have been stealing. I haven't heard a resolution on if he was being charged for it.
Are they saying she had a weapon?
Nah, they saying because she was in a car. So the sister with the baby was not involved. It was her friend that may have or may have not stole some diapers and was running away. And she was riding in the car with the sister. And then when she was driving her car, I guess the police officer may have been in front of the car or he was around the car and he felt feared for his life. So he shot at the car. That's when he unalived the little baby.
So
he feared for his life from her driving away.
Come.
Man.
Come.
It's like if I met. From the video, if I think you got the video with the sister, she's explaining it.
Right.
Didn't she say that they was to the right in the car she veered off, she drove off to the left? Like, I mean, that clearly saying that she wasn't a threat to try to kill harm no officer. Why y'all couldn't at least shot the tires out or something? That's what I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying? But
I want to know why you couldn't just let her go and get a tag.
Right. It's some
diapers.
diapers.
Bring her tag down and go track her down.
Right.
You have all the technology in the world to get the tag number. Whoever the tag registered to, you pull up at their house, say, hey, you stole this. We got you on video. You're arrested. You under arrest.
That's right.
Oh, goddamn it! Take the L. Well, what is from? What was it? Walmart?
Go, Walmart.
God damn it! Walmart is $1 billion company.
Right.
Let her go. You take the
That's
L.
right.
Yeah, right.
You done already lost that much. Somebody done stole some bill earlier that day that cost more than them diapers, dog.
Like for real. You got a devil back there walking out there with a TV probably.
Right.
Let her go. It's some diapers. Okay, man. That's man. That's crazy. I'm gonna start getting up. I'm gonna get up mad. I keep speaking. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You telling me Walmart officer, you that bored in your car, ready to take somebody's life. You pull out your weapon over diapers.
Oh, a box of diapers.
It's like if I thought they said they had the footage of them at the kiosk or what's the way they the self
Right.
checked out. Yeah, I thought they had the
Right.
footage of them paying for the I don't
That's what
understand
I
it.
heard. I heard the same thing. That's what I heard, that she didn't steal them. They actually paid for them.
Like,
So that sounds like my man.
Rick Chow and Cyrus
Yeah.
Delta.
yeah.
What we said last time? What we said last time we had this show. We said this child situation. It opened up a door for them to shoot at us just because they think we're doing something.
That's right.
That's what the child thing opened up. The fact that you telling me he was able to chase this boy 100 yards and hit him in the back. Now you open the door for an officer to do this, thinking she's shoplifting.
Right.
We got to separate from these people, man.
Go guns, sir. I'm gonna play the video.
It's a 1-year-old baby. You telling me you that unaware you didn't see a child in the car?
It's like, sir, she said she held up her baby.
Yeah, exactly.
She said she held her baby up.
She said she held the baby up.
Oh my God. See.
And this was before they started shooting. They still shot and
shot.
I think hit the baby in the rib.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna play it a little bit. I ain't gonna play it all the way to the end. We're gonna play a little bit of it just to see. It's like, I'm gonna add it to the screen so y'all can see it.
Outside the Mississippi Walmart where the incident took place, demanding justice for Cohen Wiley. According to investigators, the shooting on Sunday happened when Senatobia police responded to a shoplifting call involving 2 adults and a child. One witness telling a local reporter of the 2 adults, one was carrying the boy, the other a box of diapers.
Policeman shot, open fire in a public setting over allegedly some Pampers.
Authorities say the adults, now identified by the family's lawyer as the boy's mother and her friend, tried to get away, driving toward and nearly hitting an officer. Another officer then firing at the car. The boy's mother says she tried to communicate to police that a child was in the vehicle.
I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. By the time I set my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her in her arm and her thigh.
Cohen was pronounced dead at a hospital while the driver had critical injuries, according to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations, which is now handling the case.
Make no mistake, this is a very tragic situation. I would ask that the public maintain patience as much as possible. And I know this is a very frustrating time, but maintain patience as this process is done.
Attorney Ben Crump now representing the family and saying in a statement, "We intend to seek justice for baby Cohen and the life that was stolen from him." Protesters now calling for accountability and transparency.
So they're just questions that need to be answered, video that needs to be reviewed, and to actually see what it says. Go with the evidence.
Senatobia police did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Tuesday, but on Sunday, the police department posted a statement on Facebook saying in part that it was committed to full transparency. The city of Senatobia says the officer involved in this incident has been placed on administrative leave while the state continues their investigation.
Yeah. So you see what they had going on, man.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. That's terrible. Like, there's no reason for you to be shooting somebody for. Right. Man, I have been at Walmart and I've seen a devil have a getaway car, take a TV, almost run somebody over, and the officers just chased them out the parking lot and let them go. I've seen this with my own eyes here. Okay. So you telling me you seen this woman with diapers and it didn't cross your mind to just, you that bloodthirsty?
Right.
That's crazy, man. And he gonna get away with it. And I hate to say it. Why the hell people keep calling Ben Crump? I don't get it. I have never. Ben Crump anything? Has he ever got anybody locked up?
He's sending scouts. He's sending scouts out to probably find them because he can't personally look for them himself, but he got people that go and get these people to, suggestions to call him and put him on the case.
Man, I've never seen not one officer get convicted behind being crunk. I'm like, people keep calling this man. I don't know what's going on with that. He don't get no justice. Every time I see his face, I said, no, I ain't never. I'm starting to think he a mole.
Right.
Because I don't never see him get nothing done. Somebody, if I'm wrong, please let me know what he actually getting done. You better off let me come up there. Every time I see his face, and then I'm like, yeah, they gonna get off. Every time.
Right.
Something ain't right with that. Because he done been here to Birmingham a couple times. Nothing ever has gotten done.
Right.
So
it's like if I may, sir.
Go ahead.
I pull the scripture in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. And that's exactly, the Bible is describing another characteristic of these people, man. That and how they treating us. They don't care about our old nor our youth, man. The sister said she raised her son up, the 1-year-old, and by the time she set him down, it was 3 shots.
That's why they shot.
Yeah. That's crazy. She in her mind, it's almost like we saying the same thing, because in their mind they thought they have some level. They think they have some level of compassion for us.
Right.
We have to understand that we get no compassion from these people. That's why we putting our children in danger. The Lord trying to show our people something right now. They gotta pay attention to it.
That's right.
These people do not care about the children. The children are not safe in their wherever you at around them. She did that thinking, I'm going to be able to get away, or he's not going to shoot because of my child. Right. Because he's a human and I'm a human. He has to care about my child. He has to see a baby and get some kind of compassion. She don't know who she's dealing with.
Right.
She don't know the reason he took that badge up was for this day to get him a unalivement of somebody of color.
Right.
What he accomplished that day was the whole reason he became a sheriff.
Right.
Was to one day be able to do what he just did and say, I did that.
That's right.
He's not gonna get charged. I don't see it. If he does get charged, he's gonna get off on it.
That's right.
But like you said, he's gonna say he feared for his life. She stole diapers, so of course she's gonna take my life for diapers.
Right.
She was thinking that she was gonna get away with it, maybe catch a charge, but her baby got diapers. That's how desperate our people that got. Her mind was thinking, if I go to jail, my baby gonna have them diapers, and then we'll figure something else out when I get out, or whoever else get them.
Okay.
She wasn't thinking that baby's gonna lose her life, because we don't know we don't know how vicious these people are.
That's right. Hey, Slack, y'all want, if I could, what you saying is so heavy, sir. We trying to appeal to a people's humanity, which are not human.
Right.
These people do not have any humanity to show any. They have no capacity for compassion.
Right.
All they have is a lust of blood. And if this sister had any wisdom, she would have, instead of holding that baby up, she would have covered that baby and protected that baby, because she knows when you're dealing with these oppressors, he is looking to unalive. He's looking for you to unalive your baby, man. With that wisdom that you learned in the ISUPK, that's what you learn, is that you got to cover that baby from these people, man. Just like Carmelo Anthony, he needed to know that he needed to be covered from these people, man.
Right.
He needed to be covered and protected from these people so he don't fall into the traps of these folks, man.
Right.
But because we don't have that, man, we try to, and it's illogical. You would think that a human being would see a baby and be like, all right, stop. It's a baby here. Let's decide a different way. That's not how these people think, man. That's not how these oppressors are. These oppressors are looking to unalive you. Like the brother said, she held that baby up, and that's when they looked. That's an extra kill right there. So like, that's a free unalive. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is, man.
And they got to understand these scriptures. All through the scriptures, our oppressors unalive our babies.
Right.
They don't know how deep this goes. right?
That's right.
Pharaoh took all the firstborn sons and beheaded them. Herod took the firstborn sons, beheaded them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Right.
right.
They looking at that as the next Messiah. I'm gonna take him out now. You know that's what J. Edgar Hoover put in his documents. He said we're not gonna allow them to have another Messiah.
Yeah, I remember that.
They know that. Like they want to catch these babies. So all that could be, inherently deeper than what we even know. Like, saying his mind can work like that. But that's his stock he comes from. They don't care about no babies, man.
Right.
And she gotta know that. They would know that if they stop trying to fight these truths.
Right.
Now we probably had a food drive going on somewhere in America where she could have got some diapers if she needed them.
Right.
We outside handing out food, clothes, diapers, toothpaste, everything.
Right.
But we don't know that because we're not trying to link up with our people. We trying to just go get stuff to ease away through them. That's all we know. It's a lot of good on that. That's a sad story, man.
Like, if I may, and also they relying on the wrong leadership. They in that Christian church. The Christian church ain't make billions of dollars.
Right.
Make billions of dollars a year. This is, you mean tell me that I know that sister go to some Christian church on Sunday, and she couldn't call not a deacon,
right,
the pastor, nobody to, you know what I'm saying. If that was the case, that she couldn't get, you know what I'm saying, no Pampers for her baby, and she can't call that Christian church man. Your lights go out, you can't call a Christian church man to help you get your lights back on.
Right.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? A year.
Nah, 100%, bro. You call that Christian church, the first thing they're gonna ask you is when last time you came to church? How much money have you put into the pot? That's what they want to know.
Right.
They want to know who is your folks? You got any people that's here? No, they don't care about that. Because they want to see what's your clout. What's your you know what I'm saying? What's your stock? You feel me? They want to know who are you, but they don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? They help you if you know what I mean, if they want to. They ain't gonna help you. They ain't gonna get you nothing. Only people that's here to help you is the ISUPK and the Commander Junior Hunter. Them the folks that's gonna be willing to help you.
That's right.
Them the people that's gonna give it to you and they ain't gonna ask nothing in return. That's gonna ask for you ain't gotta give us nothing. When we give you clothes, those are clothes free to give. We don't want nothing.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We give out food, we give out food. You take this hot dog plate, take this hot food plate. We ain't ask you for no money.
Right.
You get it because the Commander Junior Hunter has ordered us to give it to you. As the love out of Commander Junior Hunter, you know what I'm saying? That he want us to do this, man. That's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
This is a crazy world we live in, man. It's a crazy world we live in, man. But then you start talking about it. Still go back to the topic of the show is who running this place. You see some situation like this, you ask who's running this place, man. You know what I'm saying? And you look at this last story right here I talked about earlier, man. Faison Love, man. I don't know if y'all had saw this story about Faison Love. It's the same story, man. But I wanted to bring it out because while the world is celebrating Father's Day, Faison Love is fighting another battle. He's fighting another battle, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me share my screen.
Faison Love, that's Big Worm, man. Okay.
Big Worm.
Yeah, I saw a clip of something. I heard he got arrested. I didn't read it about what it was for. I saw that. I didn't get a chance to read into it.
He said he got $250,000 of unpaid child support. And it locked him up for $250,000. I'm gonna read it. Faison Love's lawyer says actor was homeless, lives off Elf royalties in court hearing for $250,000 of unpaid child support. You know what I'm saying? You can see they of course they had to put a picture on here, but the other brother. You know what I'm saying? They had to put a picture of the brother here. You know what I'm saying? It says Faison Love, the actor known for his roles like Elf and Couples Retreat, is what that's what the oppressors know him as. We know him from Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Elf
has been released from jail. Right, go.
Nobody know that man no damn L.
Right.
That's
But
crazy.
he getting the royalties from that F. That's why they put, you know, you gotta put that in there.
Okay. Ice Cube must have paid him up front.
Right. So he had been released from jail. In his first court appearance, his lawyer revealed that he has been struggling with homelessness and poverty. The California-based actor was released from jail Friday, June 19th, 3 days after he was arrested on 2 counts of contempt in Florida's Hillsborough County and booked into a Tampa jail on Tuesday, June 16th, according to jail records. I'm going to keep going down a little bit. He served a 16-day jail sentence before he was transported to Florida, records show. The arrest came after Tiffany Lee, identified by several outlets as Love's ex, reopened a declaration of penalty case on June 11th involving Love, court records show. She claimed he owes her around $250,000 in unpaid child support payments, per Complex and TMZ. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that out, man, just because it's telling you that in America, black men are not allowed to be fathers. They're not allowed to be the type of father that they want to be. In America, you are relegated to these oppressors and to serve at the behest of these oppressors. What's that mean? Is that a black man got to suffer under the hand of this white man in America. We got to suffer under his oppression, and we can only do how he want us to do. We can't be the fathers that we want to be. We got to be the fathers that this oppressor allows us to be. And when we can't be that type of father, they put you in jail for it. This brother I ain't seen a brother from I haven't seen a movie from Faison Love since Friday. Since he had a couple movies after that, but I ain't seen a movie from this brother in a minute. Right. I know he ain't making the money like he was making. How you gonna pay $250,000? How you gonna do that? And how is he going to do that behind a prison wall? Explain this to me. I don't understand that, man. How you gonna do that, man?
Words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like what it is. These sisters have been made to be the, you know what I'm saying, the muscle for the so-called oppressor against their own man. You know what I'm saying? Like our sisters just don't know. They just done fell for the biggest trick bag. You know what I'm saying, in the book. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna get nothing. I mean, like you said, how the brother gonna pay you anything in jail? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna help you. It's gonna help put money in their pocket though, because they get money. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just for having another head off in that county jail, wherever you at. That's gonna help the so-called oppressor. But our sisters don't see that. That's not gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? And you could have been helped that brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's your child's father. You know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all together or not. You could so many other ways you could have went about, I mean, trying to get him on his feet so he can better help you.
That's right. That's just
like, if I could, like this is very diabolical because like they didn't even have to really make this news.
Right.
I understand, you know, this happens a lot, but this is a way of shaming the black man.
Exactly.
This is a way of putting the black man on the chopping block for all to see.
That's right.
Right. This was a very unnecessary story. I mean, not in terms of our time, but in terms of them even trying to put him out there like that. Because it shows one thing: fame will not sustain you throughout your whole life. Right. These why you got people like Jay-Z still out here doing concerts because these people get their life up for fame and you're gonna be broke at the end of the day. You have all that money, you will have a certain lifestyle, but it doesn't teach you about how to manage your money.
Right.
And you're gonna mess around and get a demon in your life. Cause I just looked at the baby. The baby is a very small baby. And she messed with him based off his fame that he had back in the 90s and 2000s. This little girl, like she over 3 years old from looking at the right picture. This a little bitty girl. So how the hell he owe you $250,000?
That's right.
Am I looking at the right picture, this little girl?
It's like I'm about to pull up. Hold on, let me see.
This looks like a little baby. Like
I
she
can't
can't
see.
be over 6, 7 years old. So how does she
How
owe
you get
you
$250,000 from that?
Right.
Yeah, that's impossible. This brother was put out on a chopping block to be embarrassed.
Exactly.
Like this, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. That's what they doing to the black man right now. Because this brother, I've seen him in interviews. Now that I'm looking at it, he's been in interviews and he puts off a strong demeanor. You know,
Right.
He's a brother. I think he used to be in a gang, and you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So he speaks his mind freely on camera. And
That's
this
right.
stuff like this is done to embarrass strong black men.
That's right.
Because they could have just let him deal with this privately and figure this out. Because like who they didn't bail him out. They let him sit in there for 16 days.
Right.
Nobody came to bail this man out. You got all these celebrity friends you got. You had to sit in jail for 2 weeks behind 250,000.
Behind 250,000.
Right. So this was a public shaming of this brother right here, and this the lesson we gotta learn is to be careful who the hell you sleeping with, because she slept with him based on who he was in the world.
Right. That's
Not
right.
what he had. That brother has not made 250,000 in the last 6, 7 years. Unless not
100%.
acting. I don't know what he got going on personal life, but not acting, because he ain't made no movies. His last movie was in 2014. He's not even a star. So how you expecting this man to do that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That was a public shaming on his end.
No, come. What you said is correct, sir. Like they don't give a damn about faith on love, man. This is an opportunity just to shame another brother. You know what I'm saying? And in the hindsight of Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we don't celebrate Father's Day in the ISUPK, but the world celebrates it, and the world says that we supposed to celebrate fathers on Father's Day. But this is just another nail in the coffin for the black woman, you understand, our sisters, to hate on us, to hate, and just because of this example that they try to say. This plays right into the handbook. Because how many times have we heard stories about black men don't take care of their children? How many times have we heard stories about where they say that black men don't do this, black men don't do this? They have to come up with stories like this to show this brother, you know what I'm saying, and to show that brothers don't take children. When I know brothers that do take care of their children, have their children, that they are suffering at the hand of this lieutenant of the oppressors, which is our sisters, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Now I was saying, you were saying something here right there. Like this is my question though. You gonna tell me ain't no white men out here that's former actors that's going through this same thing? I guarantee it is. But you want to make this brother be the public shame and say black fathers are not there when that's the biggest lie ever told. Statistically, it's more white homes dysfunctional than black homes, right?
Right.
Just in terms of being in their child's life, because when they divorce their child, they divorce their mother, they automatically go on the visitation thing. Whereas in the black community, you and your child's mother fall out, you know what I'm saying, you still see that child. You ain't got to be in that house all the time. You can still go see that child. Yeah, I might have a little excuse about money, but you ain't getting out that child's life. I don't see that. I tell people all the time, I don't know any deadbeat fathers. So I ain't never heard. I hear this narrative of black men not taking care of their children. I have never met one. I know a lot of black men of all type of lifestyles, and I don't know none that don't take care of their children.
Right.
But this is a narrative they always trying to push out, that we're not there for our children, we don't provide, and that's the biggest lie ever. So yeah, I hate this happened to this brother.
And then on around so-called was his Father's Day. You know, it's like the brother said,
this was a plot. This was a
right.
This was one of them stories. They did this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It was very much on purpose. They could let this brother deal with this privately. You know what I'm saying? Let him figure it out. Maybe him and her figure it out. Because now she really finna try. Whoever the baby mama is, she finna get some fame out of this. I guarantee she gonna be in an interview.
Right.
Somebody gonna interview her
Right.
and let her say he ain't this and he ain't that. This is why I did that. All that. Just like the dude Anthony Edwards' baby mama. When he paid her all that money, I didn't know the hell she was till that happened. Now she's trying to get more.
Right.
Now she's trying to figure out how to get some more money. That brother cut her a check for $1 million. Now I wouldn't have done no mess like that, not being in my child's life. But he gave her $1 million. Guess what? She gonna take him back to court because she want more money. So it's a lose-lose game dealing with these brawls, man. It's wicked work. They gonna use them brawls against you every time.
Right. That's why in the ISUPK, you got a court a sister. You got a court a sister. You know what I'm saying? 6 months, you can't even talk to the sister when you come to the school.
That's a
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, in the world, you trying to sleep with the sister the same night. You better be careful, man. You gonna end up like Face on Love. I remember what's that UGK song with they did with UGK and Outkast? Big Boy had his verse on there. That was the coldest verse, man. To me, that was one of the coldest verses on that song where he was talking about.
You talking about he better choose the right one, pick the kitties up.
That's right. Go good.
Yeah.
That was the coldest verse.
That was
Because he talked about that. Right. He talked about it. He laid it down on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Told you gotta be careful with who you lay with, man. That ain't what we do. Now we just, hey, she fine. Let me go knock her down real quick.
Yeah, then it was a statistic I saw. I saw Captain Kahan posted. That statistically they're saying now, if you sleep with a person before 6 months, your chances that the relationship gonna fail are risen up to like 57%.
Wow.
So it's 57% chance if you sleep with somebody. It's not, and we ain't talking about in the school. We talking about just in the world now. He let you know the ISUPK is supposed to run the world.
Right.
That's right.
Because you know that basically means like everything we've been saying is what's gonna fix the earth. It's saying that if you mess with somebody before the 6 months that we got set in place in here, you have a 57% chance or 43% chance of being with this person the rest of your life, which is not good. 43% is not good. We're talking about being with somebody forever.
Right.
And it's probably higher than that. So that's what they got to pay attention to what's going on in here in the world to get fixed behind that, man.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. It's a crazy world, man. You talking about, I think that was the last story. I wanted to talk about that Iran. I wanted to hit on that Iran situation, man, because, you know, they were talking about Iran. They got a ceasefire and this, that, and the third, and how the war has come to an end. But then I saw another article just the other day where Iran said they are not doing a ceasefire because they're still attacking Lebanon. Talking about Israel. They're still attacking Lebanon.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to Iran, man. There's some gangsters there, boy.
Gangsters, man.
I gotta clap it up for them.
You know
Keep it
going.
going.
That's right.
Keep
They
it
took
going.
the money and they said, damn, you're finna make Trump look stupid, boy.
Right.
They done took this money and we finna still do what we gonna do.
That's right.
They still,
Shout out to Iran,
like, they winning.
Keep it going.
For real.
Keep it going. Make him look so stupid. Make him look like the dummy that he is. He done gave these folks $300 million.
Mm.
And they saying, yeah, we still finna press the line on y'all.
It's like, and they still, what they charging still, they starting to tax for just to pass through the Straits of Hormuz, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They winning. I mean, what they getting what they want. I don't understand. Like, come on, let's crank this thing up. Y'all see y'all losing. What y'all gonna do?
Right. See, folks don't realize Iran been plotting on this. I remember back in 2014, they have these times where every nation has to report what kind of nuclear weapons they have, what they have to. You got to report what you have. Any new weapons you made in 2004. I may be saying the wrong year, but you know, Iran is the only ones that have refused to report that since 2014. They do not report what they have. And what I found out, I've been watching the Iran news. You know, you watch American news, they're gonna tell you we winning. You go watch the Iranian news. What they've been saying is they have been using old weaponry in this war. They haven't even broke out their new stuff because America don't know what they got.
That's right.
So they've been plotting on this for so long. So when we go on a war, you think I done used up all my missiles. You think I've used up all my resources. We just getting started. And that's what Trump didn't realize, because America actually has been using top-notch weaponry. We've been using everything we got. Now they getting ready for the second wave, and he know we ain't ready for that. Ain't nobody volunteer to go to the war. This ain't World War III. Ain't nobody volunteer for your military. The ones that's in there want to get out of it. Ain't nobody trying to go.
Right.
So I think he realized that now this place is still done. The people finna walk around thinking the war is over with, man. The spirit of the Lord is on Iran. When they say I'm gonna stir up the Medes, it say that in Isaiah, I'm gonna stir up the Medes to come against you. The Medes is them Iranians. They all connected to that. He gonna stir up their spirit to come against Babylon.
Right.
And ain't nothing he gonna be able to do. Donald Trump can't talk his way out of this one. What that show he was on? What show that was he was on?
Somebody what is it?
What that show he used to have? They had the stockbrokers on there trying to get a job. And
well, you're fired. That's shit.
He teach them how to sell stuff. You can't sell your way out of this one, Danny.
I think it was The Apprentice. Was it The Apprentice?
The Apprentice. You can't use them skills and talking points and all that and moving with your hands and all. You can't do that to get out of this.
Right.
You still got 3 more years to go, though. He got how many years he got left? 2.5.
I think he got 2.5. I think he got about 3 years.
It's gonna be a long haul. It's gonna be worse than coronavirus for him. Yeah, because coronavirus took him out last time. This time he's gonna get straight up embarrassed.
Cold.
You know, even the Republicans now are saying that was a terrible deal. They were like, "What the hell? How you go from we winning to giving them $300 million?"
Right.
So his own house gonna turn on him now, because they think they like, man, you a bitch. They like you done punked out. We ain't even got nothing to talk about now, because you talked all that trash like you running the show. Israel done punked you out because they didn't stop firing. Now Iran done punked you out, and you forgetting about who coming. Russia coming next, because Russia sitting back watching all this. Russia and Korea, they sitting back watching all this. And when they see who the weak point, they coming.
Yeah.
Putin is the one you got to watch out for. He's sitting behind closed doors on all this stuff.
Right. You know, I watched the article the other day. I watched a news clip. I was like, you were gonna say something. I didn't want to cut you off.
I had a scripture I wanted to pull on this whole situation.
Now, for sure. What you were saying, Officer Logan, with Heaven, man, like, Iran has been preparing for this moment since the 70s, bro. They took over the Strait of Hormuz because they knew what was finna happen. They took over the Strait of Hormuz back in the 70s, man. So they ain't been playing. They have not been playing with y'all for a long time, because Iran has been outside of the system of America with its oil trade and everything. They got all these sanctions on Iran that they've had to be outside of them. So they've been plotting and planning for this day for a long time. That's why the missiles that they got, them missiles are some cheap missiles, but they are highly effective because they've been planning and preparing. And Trump is mad at Iran, but he really mad at Benjamin Netanyahu over Israel. But he can't do nothing about Benjamin Netanyahu. So he got to put his anger on Iran. Benjamin Netanyahu is the problem here. And he's going to continue to be the problem until they make some changes. I don't want to get clipped on YouTube until they make some changes. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So once they make some changes, it's going to be just like it's been. And Barakatah Yahweh Yahshua, because, listen, that's what I'm praying for. I wanted to continue. Go on and, you know what I'm saying? Let that be the valley of decision, like the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let Gog and Magog fight it out like it's supposed to in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's what we wait.
That's right.
You got to also if you want me to pull that scripture, let me know.
Yeah, you can pull it 2nd Chronicles, chapter 36. You know what I'm saying? This how they was puffed up. You know, the Iranians, they was the Persians. You know what I'm saying? This how they was puffed up back then. It just ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right.
It's the same thing going on that was going on then. It's happening again. You know what I'm saying? They puffed up. You can start it at verse 20.
Okay.
Chapter 36, verse 20.
Okay. This is the book of 2nd Chronicles, chapter 36 and verse 20. And them that had escaped from the sword carried he away to Babylon, where they were servants to him and his sons until the reign of the kingdom of Persia.
Right.
Verse 21. Verse 21, to fulfill the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah until the land had enjoyed her Sabbaths. For as long as she lay desolate, she kept Sabbath to fulfill 70 years. Verse 22, now in the 1st year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of the Lord spoken by the mouth of Jeremiah might be accomplished, the Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom and put it also in writing, saying,
It's like you see that's what's going on now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord is just stirring that up, right? Just stirring that pot, man. You know what I'm saying? Read on, keep reading.
Okay, verse 23. Thus saith Cyrus, king of Persia, all the kingdoms of the earth hath the Lord God of heaven given me, and he hath charged me to build him an house in Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Who is there among you of all his people? The Lord his God be with him, and let him go up.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't really put this together, man. The same thing that went on then, the same thing going on now. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just saying, shoot, Iran ain't winning. They getting everything. They got them sanctions. You know what I'm saying? They getting everything. Like they storing up all they weaponry. You know what I mean? They looking like the big bad, you know what I'm saying, the bully on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they got America tucking their tail.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like it, so that's all I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, no, that's a heavy point. That's a fact, man. The Lord's throwing the spirits up. Like and they can't nothing they can do about it. See, Trump tried to deal with them on some negotiating tactic, and he don't know Trump think the Lord is with him. He don't know the Lord is fully against you.
Right.
You know, he think he can do what he want to do, smooth stuff out. Nah, man. You damn right you're gonna be the last Republican president. I pray you the last. I pray you the last president. I hope this is it.
Right.
Period. Right.
Because you know, I mean, this place definitely at a hidden wall. Everything's happening as in the scriptures. I pray this is it. I pray Donald Trump is the last president we have.
Right.
Right.
He said that he's gonna be the last Republican president. Like, hey, I hope so. I hope you it.
Damn right.
Because this place can't survive like that, man. Then you know what make this place so wicked right now is, America got their own oil reserve. We have oil in America.
Right.
Right.
And you decide to take it, you take up the oil price on the people instead of tap. You got a reserve that can last America 100 years. And instead of tapping into that, so we don't have to feel the effect of it. Because once they tap into it, they got to keep tapping into it to keep it refined. So now they want to keep the lid on it. This won't work. It. Let's make the American. Let's make America pay extra dollars on the gallon.
Right.
For a war that we against that the people don't want. We the only ones want the war. Only people want the war. That's people that know the Bible. Everybody else against it. He don't give a damn.
Right.
Right.
If this means it's the end of the earth, if this the end of the world, I would gladly pay $10 a gallon. I would gladly pay it.
Right.
If this is it.
For real.
But him
right.
being a president of the free world, you're supposed to give a damn about what the people think. So tap into the oil we got here, but you don't do that.
Right.
That's how you know you an evil bastard.
That's right.
Yeah, right, sir. And if I could, just to be showing how timely the brothers above me are saying, this happened today when Donald Trump says, Donald Trump and those Iranian negotiators stormed out the peace talks. Today, Donald Trump said he was going to blow the S out of Iran. He said that today. There is no peace between Iran and America. There's no peace between Israel. Go on, sir. Go on, sir.
He be trying to get in front of the ball, boy. He funny, boy.
Yeah, he is.
He said Iranian negotiators stormed out of the high-level peace talks with the U.S. and Switzerland on Sunday after a frustrated President Trump unleashed his anger on the regime, threatening to seize the Strait of Hormuz and blow the S out of them, in quotes. You know what I'm saying? They're not opening the Strait of Hormuz. That gas going up. I believe they tapping into that gas and tapping into that oil so they can kind of level out these gas prices just to make it seem like Trump is winning. That's my thought. I ain't got no proof. That's just my thought.
I wouldn't be surprised though. There's no way of us knowing, but I know right now they report that they're not touching it, but you could be on to something right now. They could be tapping into it and taxing us anyway because we know there's a war going on.
Go good.
Because them some wicked bastards, boy. But for him to say that may let you know ain't no your little deal. They don't even want your money. He didn't try to get them $300 million now.
Right.
And they still pressing you. They don't care about no money. This ain't about no money. They tired of America.
That's right.
And they're not the only ones either. They're the only ones that's stepping out first.
That's right.
The rest of them coming. Cause I think America and what is that? France moving shady. Great Britain, everybody moving shady behind closed doors. They're not with America with this war. They got mad because Trump didn't come to them.
Right.
He didn't ask them they want to be involved in this with Israel. Nobody like Israel but you.
Right.
So why you want them to go? They didn't agree to go fight for Netanyahu.
That's right.
And that's what he realizing now. So he trying to back out slowly, but it's too late. It's like they messing with that like Debo. Debo don't care if you don't want to fight or not. You finna fight me or give me your chain.
That's right.
And when you give me your chain, I want your bike.
That's right.
Then they want you to cry in the car. They want all that.
That's right.
They Debo in America right now. I love it, man. Make me pay $10 a gallon if it mean that sky finna crack in the next before you
That's
done
right.
being a president. I just get my mind right. Pay $10 a gallon.
Damn right.
Right.
Damn right.
As long as I make it a pass, so I don't care about nothing else. Like really.
That's right. That's right.
Damn right. Damn right.
Hey, we coming up on time out of one. If y'all did y'all have anything else I want to bring out real quick before I close it out?
Nah, I'm too wild.
Yeah, nah, I'm too wild. I'm good.
Most High Christ. Listen, man, I did have one scripture I wanted to bring out just real quick on this Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. I think the other one I mentioned it earlier. I just wanted to read it real quick. It says, when the righteousness are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. We asked the question this show talking about who's running the show. We asked that question, and you see throughout these stories that we brought out, you saw that the oppressors that's running the show, these people that are in charge, are not the righteous because the people are not rejoicing. The wicked are the ones that bear rule. If you didn't realize that this oppressor, not just Donald Trump, not just Benjamin Netanyahu, but the local government, your mayors, your governors, the people that have authority in your society, these people are wicked, man. These people at your job, these people are wicked, and they have no right of ruling over us. We the ones that have the wisdom. That wisdom has been given to us. We have these scriptures, man, and we know how we should reign, and we know how we should live. And if you want to know how to be wise, you got to come out of that Christian church, man. You know what I'm saying? In the ISUPK under Commander Junior Hunter, we had a troop that's going to save our people's lives, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's incumbent upon all of us that we gather together, like Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1 said, man. So listen, man, we got brotherhood class on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. We got law class on Wednesdays at 6:30. So we got Sabbath service at 12 noon at ISUPK Alabama, man. You know what I mean? And so you should definitely pull up and watch a class and come learn and be with your brothers, be with your sisters, and start building this world up. Also, the Khan is out of Dallas, man. He out of Dallas, Texas, man. Out of Fort Worth, so like out of Fort Worth, Texas. If y'all in Fort Worth, Texas, reach out to the Ottawa, man, and reach out to the brothers in your zone and learn how to be a brother, man. Stop being a coward and listening to this Christian church, man. It's time to come out of America, man. And with that, I'm going to salute y'all out. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabarakatham. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Lathan Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shout out all the sisters. Listen, we are the ISUPK, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Johnny Yohana. Listen, man, that's our time. Y'all tune in Sunday after next. We're going live again with the 1 West perspective. Y'all check us out, man. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Lord of Christ.